gonna keep moving because the sun is very bright and I can see the phone's already overheating because I can't read the chat. We're gonna start moving. The man, the mother, the legend. I don't know what that. Maybe I do know what that means. Better, best not to ask. Okay, Jack, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Sound a little down. It's been a long 2 days. We've been running around a lot. Trying all this out. It's a little warm today. Roasting a little bit. Saying good evening? Is it evening? Somewhere someone is. Someone just said it feels noticeably warmer today. Yeah, it was really nice yesterday. A little warm today. So in addition to getting the virtual queue, bought the lightning lane add-on for it. So figured I'd take you guys along on that ride. Do something useful with it since we paid for it. Make sure it should scan. We shouldn't have any problems. And then as we go along, before and after that, we'll do, I know people are very confused. And I know people have answered a lot of questions in the last 24 hours. So we'll keep taking them. Maybe it's a good forum for them. I know News Today is not out yet, but I think we did a pretty decent job on the show explaining it. Hopefully it makes sense. The lightning lane facts, what would that be? Incorrect lightning lane fact, it's free. I don't know, I didn't read or see how other people that it was a revelation early shock. I think we told people that. So if you're a resort guest, I mean, if you want to get up that early, you can do it. You don't have to pay to not wait. But then you can also be lazy. I think, I think there's lots of people that are and get ready. And if they don't, I mean, they can get up at 7 and buy a lightning lane and go back to sleep. Which I think is, if I'm going to do like a park day where we're going to go out later, I think that's what I'm going to do is just try to stack them in the afternoon, sleep in a little bit, and then go like have lunch at the park and then do a bunch of attractions all in a row. But that's the thing, like you can pay to be lazy. You could pay to show up late and still just do everything with no wait. If you still want to do I'm a resort guest, going to show up early and knock out some things, you could still do that too, and it won't cost you anything extra. But if you want to know, I know a lot of people are trying out the early entry now because they waited until Genie launched to book a hotel for the coverage. But, we being us, we went and did that the first day. So there are posts already for the parks that tell you how early entry works at them and what the waits are kind of like. But as you imagine, like if you're doing Magic Kingdom, do Mine Train, then do Space. If you're doing Hollywood Studios, go do Rise and then do Railway. I mean, that's probably going to leave you with a wait at Slinky, but I'll be honest with you. I think Genie Plus is a good purchase. It's basically Max Pass from Disneyland. It's basically paper Fast Pass, the old system from here, but in a digital form now. So just, it's $15. Add it on. You skip some lines. I think Magic Kingdom, it's going to benefit you too. This park, I haven't really, other than Test Track, felt a real need to have Lightning Lane today. I've felt like it's kind of been a waste here. But I mean, this park could be busier. And if you're coming like or New Year's or Thanksgiving, like it's probably an advantage you want. It's going to depend. And the good thing is you don't have to add it on for the whole trip, right? You could do day by day. I think that's going to be good for people. I think you just pick the days you want it. Like if you show up at a park and you're like, oh, this is bad. Oh, it's real busy this morning. Or, oh, we ended up towards the back of the pack in this rope drop race to Rise of the Resistance. Just step away from the crowd, book your Lightning Lane for it, and then go rope drop a different ride. Yeah, I mean, Guardians might shake up this park a bit, right? Things could be very different here next year when that opens. I promise at some point I'll take questions once I can actually see my screen. Hit the like button, yes, please. Please do if you're enjoying the live stream today. Hit the like button. Please subscribe if you haven't. If you want to support more of what we do, you can join the WDWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. I know you guys put me into my spiel early. I usually wait like a half hour before I, have to pay the bills, plug things. That man had a with the Norway store troll on it. I respect that. I respect that deeply. I mean, if you're in shows and pictures, then Fast Passes never mattered to you anyway, right? I do think, there's going to be more to it at some point, right? I think when Fantasmic comes back, I think basically purchase seats for Fantasmic, although maybe not. Maybe not, because they make the dining package void, right? Like, why do a dining package? Oh. Jeez. I had to sneeze. Why do a dining package when you just buy a seat, right? I think Studios is pretty anxious to have those dining packages back. Bless you, thanks everybody. It's very sweet. I just watched Seinfeld. I've been rewatching Seinfeld. I almost said, you're so good looking. It's a great episode. Groups 45 to 55. That doesn't apply to us because we have a Lightning Lane. Watch it go blue. Because I'm live streaming. Can't wait for that. Start putting my mask on, probably. Get ready for that.
You can't have nothing with that kid.
Someone's mad at a kid. She yelled, you can't have nothing with that kid. Sounds like a bad egg. Had a crepe for lunch. This crepe window is very underrated. Very underrated. Don't eat inside though. Inside's bad. But I can't recommend these crepes out here highly enough. Every single one has been delicious. Ham and cheese, the Nutella, or excuse me, hazelnut spread. All very, very, very good. I don't know why they refuse to use this exterior queue. There's got to be a reason. The line's been spilling out all day. They won't open this queue. All right. Let's see if this lightning lane works. The brie is the ham and cheese. Oh no, the brie's the separate one. The bechamel is in the ham and cheese. Uh-oh, should I get off the Wi-Fi? I see it's starting to be funny. I'm gonna stay on it for now. Light. Lightning lane?
Yes, sir. Straight ahead.
Lightning, I feel so fancy. Lightning lane? Hello.
Right over here.
Oh, it worked. It worked. I get to ride Remy's Ratatouille Adventure twice in one day. How lucky can one guy be? I did hate this ride. It being at EPCOT and EPCOT being so bad, I've grown to be okay with this ride. There's so little I like doing at this park that Remy's kind of a breath of fresh air. At least it's cute and fine. Cute and fine. I'm just surprised it worked because I had a virtual.
At all times.
Thanks. Part of the privilege. It's me. I'm gonna buy Lightning Lane every day. Someone do the math. What's 15 times 365? What's my annual cost on this? It's actually not bad. For 365 days, it's not bad. I mean, I hope you all know, seriously, I'm not doing that. It's a joke. I'm teasing you. Yeah, no, this is extra. We paid $9 to ride this. I kind of wasted my 15 today. There was no good reason for Genie Plus Lightning Lane today.
Please remain seated throughout your adventure with your hands, arms.
I mean, we saved an hour at Test Track. That's about it. That was all of value. Soarin', I think I saved 15 minutes. The rest, I maybe cut off a handful of people. Depends. I think its studios have paid off. I would definitely buy Genie Plus its studios. Like I said before, like early entry, you can do it, but it's kind of a fight. You know, it's just unpleasant to do that rise rope drop. If you really need to save the money, do it. If not, like don't fight people. People are mean. People can be real nasty. Okay. There's a super chat from someone. WDW Mickey, here you go. Your money back on Genie Plus. JPEG would never be nice to me. Thank you. It's very sweet. Very sweet. Load area is my favorite part of the ride.
It's water from the river.
Ah, vous voilà. Venez, venez, venez. Suivez-moi, je vous prie. The chef is waiting for you. This way. Qu'attendez-vous? Oh, ils are ready. Les invités pour le dîner.
No. A simple omelet? Too simple.
What?
Wait, that's it!
Hey guys, the food is for them, not you.
What are you doing? Bienvenido, Sifu. Out of my way!
This way. Always welcome and feast your share.
You're always welcome at the restaurant we didn't build. Time to parallel park.
Okay, be sure to grab all your stuff and watch your step as you exit. Goodbye.
Nope. There we go. Parallel park. Oh, we're big again. What a wonderful $9 spent. Oh, macaron tree, oh, macaron tree. That was $9. Yeah, we did virtual. We were group 6 this morning. We did virtual queue. We waited 36 minutes. That allowed me to ride again, or you can just book that instead of a boarding group. You'll save yourself anywhere from a half hour to an hour wait usually. I think Kayla waited about 45 minutes yesterday with the virtual queue. Remy may not be worth it. It just depends on your time and your situation. You know, and if this wasn't the park you had that day and you want to come over later, I mean, it was $9 plus tax, that's right. And gratuity. I'm joking, there's no gratuity. Don't take that seriously. Yeah, the boarding group thing has calmed down. They're usually available for a good little bit. It's not really a fight to get one. Someone who waited in the virtual queue just said that's an awfully long wait for what that was. Wow. I think it's part of the problem when you advertise everything as like a major e-ticket, right? You're like, oh, the big new attraction edition of the 50th is Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. It's not a headliner, right? It's cute, it's fine.
He's so cute.
It's enjoyable. But it's not a headliner, right? You can't. You got to build appropriate expectations. Yeah, and that's the thing, like other amusement parks do a really good job in their advertising. Right? So like if you're a big park, you're like a Six Flags or something like that, You know, obviously when you open a big coaster, you're like, oh, the new biggest coaster and blah, blah, blah. And then if they do family attractions or a little family land, they'll, you know, that's the way they label it. They're like, a great new family attraction, blah, blah, blah. That's what you can say that to people. People, you know, people have new family attractions. You know? Let's finish the walk around. We'll go this way. Oh, Rosita Klein, thank you so much. Finally here, can't wait to see it all. And WDWNT staff, I guess you're coming to the show? Wednesday, yep. That would be tomorrow. News Tonight's tomorrow night. If you're just joining, please hit the like button and please subscribe. I think I missed a super chat for something. I'm going to check the super chats. I might have missed some on the ride. Let's double check. Nope, that's the wrong button I hit. Super chat. Thank you so much for the $4.99. Deeply appreciate it. I thought I missed one on the ride. I don't like to interrupt the ride. You know, people around me trying to do the ride. Here's distanced Aurora. There she is. Right behind the pole. There you can see her. Live chat not go on. There it is. Have you noticed your phone? You're like the third person to ask me about the phone battery thing. I have a relatively new phone, so I don't feel like as much. I know once you have a phone for a couple weeks or months, you see it drain faster and you get a better idea of how long in a day you can go. So I couldn't tell you that my phone's draining faster. I also use my phone. My phone's just out in my hand most of the day at the parks anyway because I'm working. So I don't think I'm a good judge of this. But if you want to know Disney's thoughts on it, they're putting more fuel rod machines out, which would indicate that they do believe you're going to use a lot more of your phone battery. September. We're 20 days into October. I'm gonna kill the Wi-Fi and see what happens. Like the Wi-Fi is not good here. Oh, aren't the daytime fountains beautiful? And you love them? They're great.
You know?
Thank you, Gabe. Time to stop and appreciate this drink cart. It's a great drink cart. There's all the old World Showcase logos on it. It's wonderful. Top tier e-ticket drink cart. Any 50th merch left? There's tons of 50th merch left. Depends where you go. They've made interesting choices on where it's a priority to stock things. So Magic Kingdom, you'll find tons. Creation Shop has some. There's supposed to be Vault stuff everywhere now, and it's still not rolled out to everywhere yet. So the Vault store here at EPCOT has 0 Vault merchandise. The Vault store at Studios has the Mickey and Minnie plush and like 4 other items. I think the Springs Vault store and the Magic Kingdom Vault store, the two they're primarily stocking. And then as far as the general merchandise, like World of Disney, Emporium, some in Creations, they're really spacing stuff out just because I think it's not at the supply levels they would like. I mean, some stuff is missing. There is some stuff that comes in and out of availability. Yeah, the day of merch wasn't great, but I think the regular merch is very good. Like, I love a lot of both the Vault collection and even the regular 50th stuff. I still need to buy my toy castle. Maybe I'll buy that today and bring it back to my princess room at Port Orleans. I felt inadequate because in the windows of every other room near me, there's lots of toys. All the kids put their toys up. They're showing off, and I don't have anything in the window. And I feel like I've put the plastic castle in the window, you know, to really make the kids upset. Or at the very least, you know, they'll beg their parents to buy it, and their parents will have to buy a big plastic castle and figure out how to bring that home. And it'll be pretty funny. Thank you, Mike. That's very sweet. 50th Contemporary merch. Yeah, is it all already gone? Because I'll tell you, I just have the reporters pick up stuff when they find it. It'd be like, hey, the contemporary stuff, could I please get 2 earhead bands and 2 magic bands? And I'm trying to look. I'm doing a quick peek. I don't want to go in. I don't see anything of interest. Trying to see because they came out with that Small World 50th musical figurine, and my father bought it for me. And now I feel like it's not going to be a one-off. I feel like there's going to be more of them. What is your opinion of the $500 anniversary box? Did that ship yet? I didn't get mine yet. Guys, we gotta work on these likes. We only got 151 likes, over 300 people watching. I know I'm rusty. I haven't done this in so long. You guys gotta support the return of the Tom stream. Regal Eagle smells good. I gotta figure out some real lunch other than a crepe at some point. When is the 50th cookbook gonna ship? I don't know. I'm glad I got mine, not that I cook. I got mine when they did the limited release at Springs. I think it's worth the price. I do think it's worth the price. It's a bunch of exclusive items. They look pretty cool. I don't know. I like, 50th anniversary is one of those, if you're a fan of something, it's this pivotal lifetime event, celebrating something you love. And so I don't know. I feel like I'll look back fondly on all of these things from the 50th. So there was nothing coming out that day where I was like, if I even think I want it, I'm gonna buy it, because that's how I feel about 50th stuff. It's important. It's special. I think about how I look back on my 25th anniversary stuff my parents bought. Like, I love that stuff. I think in 25 years I'll look back. I don't know if I'll be alive, but in 25 years I'll look back and be like, oh yeah, that's cool. I love all this 50th stuff. Also, got to support like the reproduction of 1971 license plates, and Orangeburg snow globes, and things like that. It's cool stuff. April of 22 for the cookbook. Wow. Yeah, the books. Okay. Disney Springs is where the Lego store is, yep. I know I advertised this as the Lightning Lane and Genie questions. Did I miss a bunch on the walk over? I couldn't see. I can see the screen now. The screen was not really visible on the walk over to France. think Sergio's coming out. Someone asked about Genie Plus at Disneyland. I think it'll be worth it. The Max Pass was worth it, right? And it's basically the same thing for $5 more. Like, yeah, again, there'll be those three. There's only three of those add-on attractions, right? It's Web Slingers, Racers, and Rise. And I mean, Rise and Racers to me are worth it. Again, I don't live there. Obviously, I'm probably not going to pay to do Rise there because I have Rise at home. There's no real reason to do that. But Racers, I'll pay whatever. I'll pay whatever to not wait 2 hours for Racers and to ride Racers because I love it. It does make me sad that you can only do stuff once, right? Even if you pay for it, right? Because with Fast Pass or Max Pass, I would actively try to do Racers more than once in a day. I don't know how many people are doing it. Like, I've seen enough people, but it's hard to tell what people are using, right? Because there are several people that have access to the Lightning Lane. Club 33 members, Golden Oak, they have access to the Lightning Lane. Disability Access Service, of which lots of people use, have access to the Lightning Lane. So I can't do an informal survey of the queue and be like, hey, are you DAS or Club 33 or did you buy Lightning Lane? I saw enough people yesterday. Obviously, people are doing it because Slinky was booked for the day, and that is a Genie Plus one. So that means people with $15 a day Genie Plus, there were enough of them to gobble up all of the Slinky Dog reservations yesterday in a small amount of time. Today, I don't think a lot of people have it in this park today. I don't think a lot of people come to EPCOT to do 15 rides. And honestly, like I said before, it's kind of a waste. Like, after I got Test Track and Soarin' done, everything was instantaneous. Even Soarin' at that point, the Lightning Lane was good in 3 minutes. So, like, yeah, I only paid $15. And it's going to save me a couple minutes at all of those. But even as many people are here today, like, no one's in line for anything. So maybe I think they're going to have to shuffle stuff, right? Like, Remy... I think Remy's going to have to drop into regular Lightning Lane, in the Genie Plus Lightning Lane. I think Guardians is going to become a paid. I think Frozen might even drop into regular Lightning Lane too, because I don't think a lot of people are paying to ride Frozen. I think Guardians and Test Track should be the things they charge extra for in this park. If it was me, if it was my decision, those are the two in this park. Yeah, but Frozen also, it gets real short. Like Railway. Railway doesn't need it either, right? Because the last 2 hours yesterday, Railway didn't have much of a line. So the fact that that's the thing you're telling people they could pay all this money for. Like Rise kept its line yesterday. The lowest point I saw Rise at yesterday was 85, which is still pretty long. The rest of the day, it was in that 120 range the rest of the day. You can cancel and modify. You can't cancel and modify the ones you pay extra for, so those additional Lightning Lanes. The other ones you can. It's not as easy as it was with Fast Pass. You have to go to the My Day tab, you select the Lightning Lane selection and cancel it, then go back over to the tip board and you can book something else. This is particularly hard if you just want to adjust the time, if you happen to see while you're looking through the tip board an earlier time for something. You can't just grab it. You have to go to the other side, cancel it, come back to tip board, and then try to book it. And by the time you do that, in most cases, it's gone. I tried that several times yesterday unsuccessfully. I did move Slinky Dog up like 2 hours yesterday, eventually. But I at several points, I could have moved it up more than that. It just didn't happen. DAS does have access, yep. Yeah, I mean, Europeans have been pretty tightly locked up for over a year. I think they're likely a group that's going to buy lightning lanes, right? Let's see how bad. I'm curious how bad Frozen even is right now. Let's look at it. I know we had Kayla buy it yesterday, so we already have coverage of how that worked out for her. I'm just curious how bad. The line is not out the door. Let's see if I can see the line through the door. A lot of people are like trying to catch Disney. Like, I know, I get it. Like, we're mad about Lightning Lane, but at the same time, like, a lot of people are trying to catch it. Like, oh, they're inflating wait times, blah, 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 blah. Everyone I've talked to in a standby line has given me a time that's, like, they waited pretty close to what was quoted. That being said, I don't think this is 70 minutes. It says 70. I don't know this, but you see there's lots of people going. Lots of people on that Lightning Lane side, but do they have Lightning Lane? Do they have DAS? Do they have Club? We don't know. We're not seeing lines like we used to see for FastPass Plus, that's for sure. But again, that's to be expected when an added charge is involved. I don't think they're inflating the wait times anymore. I think Rise was low quoted yesterday because it said 120, but people told me they waited 130, 140. People are like, we waited well over 2 hours. It's like, okay. So like Slinky was quoted at 70. The people told me they waited 50, which isn't. There's a difference, but it's still a long queue, right? I don't think Frozen 70 though. It doesn't look like that's 70. That might be like 40. But you do, if you're judging things based on the way the queue looked the last 18 months, things are going to be different, right? Because some amount of people are cutting you off now. There is some reintroduction of people cutting you off in line with this service. I think Anna and Elsa are both out here. Also, again, behind a pole. I'm not good at this photography thing. She's there. Believe me, she's there. There she is. Now behind a sign. I mean, it depends on the family, right? Like, yeah, obviously the more people you bring, the more money it is. It's part of life, right? Like, talk to my father. My father would first would tell you, like, yeah, having kids is added expenses. Like, that's what it means. That means that it's not just at Disney World, it's everywhere you go. You have additional human beings with you, right? Should there be kid pricing? Maybe. I might be on board with that. But I get that. But also, like, it's not, I will tell you, like, they're not forcing it down your throat, and it's not, it's not a thing you're forced to do. Like, you have the standby available, right? So no one's denying you anything, especially the Rise virtual queue being done. Like, Remy's easy enough to get where at least in the first couple hours, if you try, you'll get it. Like, Rise was actively locking people out, which that would have been unfair if people are getting locked out, but then you could buy access, right? Which I think is why. I think if you remember, when this was announced, Josh Tomorrow did that D23 interview where he's like, oh, if people can't get into Rise and they can buy this, which is great for them. And that sent me on that now infamous rant. I think someone had a conscience, right? Someone thought about it. It was like, it's a fair point. That seems kind of mean. Like, you're forcing people to spend money. You've locked them out of a system, and then once you've locked them out, you're like, all right, now give me $15.
Masks fully covering your mouth and nose are required when indoors. Wash your hands often and cover your mouth and nose when coughing or sneezing. Thank you for your cooperation.
There is no worse additional charge in the history of the Disney theme parks than the resort parking charge. The resort parking charge will always go down as the worst decision they've ever made. No one, it makes everyone feel bad. It gives everyone a bad perception of them. It feels like nickel and diming. It's a mean, nasty charge. You know, if you ask 10 people who hate that parking charge, though, probably 7 or 8 out of 10 of them are going to be fine with paying for FastPass, right? I don't know, the parking thing just feels so much, it feels like such a lower blow. I'm going to walk through the middle here. It's gone. The reservation system was supposed to, during COVID, not now. The reservation system now, in most cases, is about them knowing where you're going to be. And then the park hopping thing is to keep you, in a park at least till 2 o'clock. They're getting everything they want. They want to know where you're going to be. They want to make sure once you go there, you put some money in that location. They don't need you to overload the transportation systems when they don't want you to overload them. But the reservation system is now not about controlling crowds. It's more about them being able to push people where they want to push people. So they can tell you Magic Kingdom's full a couple weeks in advance and push some people to EPCOT and then reopen those Magic Kingdom reservations, and you will have already made your dining and everything for EPCOT. You're not going to move. But I think they also listen to people. I think a lot of people, like I personally didn't dislike being able to have fast passes booked ahead of my visit, but I think a lot of people did. I think anyone but those Midwest moms and people like that really love that planning. Everyone was always like, "Oh, I don't want to pick what I'm going to ride months ahead." I think people really hated that, and they decided that people hated that enough to where they weren't going to do that again. I need to go shopping. See, you found the stress. That's what people would always say. They'd be like, "Oh, I can't. Here I am, however many days before I'm trying to get Slinky Dog Dash, and I can't." You see, there's some limited 50th stuff in here. Couple of racks. Not much. No castle. I'm not going to get a castle. The ugly October 1st men's shirt remains. Never going to get rid of it. Never going to get rid of it. That's about it. That's all the 50th stuff in here. So yeah, again, really World of Disney and Magic Kingdom. If you want if you want to see what's really available. Can I get, oh my God, the pass holder shirt? I haven't seen this in a while. It's a whole rack of them. I don't think it's even just pass holder now, it's just out on the rack. Oh, do I need another one? I do love this shirt. I don't think I need another one. I'm going to walk away. One of my favorite shirts. I don't know how often it plays. Oh, they've got the WIGS in stock here. Yeah, no, Studios was very busy. They're hanging speakers in the restaurant already. Oh my God, there's no line for Club Cool. Should we go in? Do I have to go through here? Can I just go up to the door? I think I can just go up to the door. Maybe. I don't know. There's no one in the line. Thanks. All right, there's a little bit of an indoor queue. I could use a beverage. Oh, they left. Too long. I've had the Chinese soda. I know it's bad. Is the stream buffering? Should I go to Wi-Fi? It says LTE is fine. They're not using this one on the end because I think one soda is out. So just in case someone wants to try that one soda. Club Cool Lightning Lane. Let's do it. No, I just want someone to buy me a Coca-Cola dice game. I don't dislike Beverly. I hate to tell you. The Chinese soda I don't like. That's my Beverly. Can't drink that. I would buy this shirt, but it just looks like I work at a Coca-Cola store. Lightning Lane is used, for every attraction that has quote-unquote fast pass, right? Lightning Lane is also used for the add-on attractions, but again, it's a separate thing in that you don't need Genie Plus to book them, and they're a separate entity. So Rise of the Resistance and Runaway Railway, that additional Lightning Lane charge is a separate component. You don't need Genie Plus for it. You can just buy those. Then Genie Plus will include access to all the stuff that's not those two attractions. Yeah, I still think they should have called it something different, right? I think that's where the confusion comes from. It should be Lightning Lane comes with Genie Plus, or just call it Genie Plus. Call it a Genie Plus entrance. And then have called the add-on ones Lightning Lane, right? Do something to differentiate them. I say this company is they add plus to everything. They name everything a different name, and then when it came to this program, they're like, it's all Lightning Lane. It's all Lightning Lane. The end one? Over there? Yeah, it looks free. There we go. I won't get to drink Korea. Okay, that's the Minute Maid Joy. I don't like that one anyway. It's fine. Oh, I took too many cups. You're good. Go ahead. All right, Beverly. Yum. I don't know why people think that's gross. I never got it. What are the other ones I like? I think I like the Country Club. I think this is my favorite, the Country Club. Smooth, creamy, tropical fruit taste of Country Club meringue from the Dominican Republic. Oh, sorry, merengue is how it's pronounced. It literally corrects you right after you say it. Yeah, that one's good. I mean, cucumber Sprite just tastes like Sprite with cucumber. There's nothing wrong with it. This, though, this is vile. So vile. What are the other ones? I don't remember what other ones I like. I like the Viva. I think maybe I like the Viva. Got it all over my hand. The Viva. I'm not a big raspberry guy. Yeah, I could do without that one. Yeah, just go. Maybe the bonbon I like too. I'm gonna try the bonbon again. Oh, that's the one I like the most. That and the Country Club. Those are both good. Oh, the bonbon's my favorite. Steven said his kids had him combine all the flavors, and still all he tasted was the China Smart Sour Plum. All right, I'm good. I've had enough soda. A nice, refreshing stop. Oh, that wall is gone. Whew. I think I'm gonna go back to the hotel and rethink the rest of my day. I was originally gonna just do EPCOT, but I kind of did everything. It's done. I didn't do Frozen, but we did it yesterday. I lightning laned everything else in this park. It's done. Figure out what I'm gonna do with the rest of my day. I think I'm gonna go have lunch. I haven't been to Riverside Mill for lunch yet since I reopened. I love Riverside Mill. I'm gonna go do that. Maybe I'll jump in the quiet. No one's in the quiet pool. Might jump in the quiet pool for 30 minutes. And then just figure out what I'm gonna do with my evening at Disney World. I guess I could go work on the script for tomorrow. It's usually a good thing to do. I hope they're gonna finish those in some way. They just look plasticky from here. They look real plasticky. Any other Lightning Lane or Genie questions as we walk towards the front of the park? Happy birthday, Rosita. Oh, you're coming on your actual birthday? You're coming to the show? What if we ruin your birthday? Now I have to have a lot of pressure to make this show very good. A show with 2 pre-recorded bits. There's 2 pre-recorded segments tomorrow. Man versus Park, and then another surprise thing that Eric worked on. We do have live studio audiences. Yeah, we've had as many as 70 people show up, and as few as 1. Depends on the week. Ebbs and flows with the crowds at the parks.
Did? You all just rolled the whole way? I just caught you. Just now. What? You'll just roll backwards.
It's Thursday nights. Tickets. We put tickets up on WDWNewsTonight.com. If you're a WIGS member, they are discounted at some level, or if you're a WIGS Ultra, they're free. Yeah, I mean, missing your reservation was always a thing that could happen with FastPass too, though. I know. I think the things to shame them over are really like the add-ons, right? I don't think there needed to be add-ons. They should just decide on a price, and it's a price that includes all of them. That's it. Same as you did with Max Pass. Max Pass included Radiator Springs Racers. It included all the top tier stuff. You know, if 15 wasn't enough, just make it 20. Make it 20. Eliminate a few more people who are going to think about buying it, and call it a day. Don't make it this overcomplicated nonsense. People want it, they pay for it. If they don't, they won't. And you know what? Your standby lines are available, so everyone is the, in control of their own destiny. Yeah, these flags I think they look better than the first batch. Although I think Motion double printed. Do they know about this? I don't know if it double printed or it's just uneven, so it's showing through. I'm gonna try to turn around and look at these. No, they're good. They look good. These are cool. They just need to sell them now. Just sell me a set of flags. What do you say to folks who say, well, all these other parks have it? All these other parks don't have this thing. This is not what other parks have. Expressa Universal is either included with select resort hotels and is unlimited, or is a thing you add on in the park at a far higher price point. They're not the same thing. One of them is paid access to a ride reservation booking system, and the other is unlimited access to attractions, right? They're two different things. They're two different things. They're not the same thing. I'm not going to compare a $20 to $38 service to a $120 or more dollar service, right? Those are two different things.
And nose are required when indoors. Wash your hands often and cover your mouth and nose when coughing or sneezing. Thank you for your cooperation.
Like, I agree with everyone else. Free Fast Pass should still exist. They shouldn't have decided they needed the nickel and dime people, whatever. You know, at least at Disneyland, when they rolled out Max Pass, they also threw in your photo pass with it. And so in that case, it felt like, all right, so yeah, I am paying to use Fast Pass, but I also don't have to run the machines, and I also get my photos included for the day. This seems like a deal. This seems reasonable to me. Here, the AR lenses and this audio tail stuff is just stuff that was thrown in because they felt like it can't just be a service you pay for to go in Fast Pass lines. We don't want it to look that way. I mean, regardless, people see through that and understand that is what it is. I do think they'll at some point figure things out and it'll be part of a resort package where it's discounted, or there's an annual pass add-on like Disneyland did for some large amount. I think it's idiotic to not have it, but I think they're gonna, in typical Chapek regime fashion, they're going to let it ride for a little bit now and see how people react. And if they react positively, you leave it alone. If they don't, you make changes. And that's like Disneyland Paris. There was no relenting. There was no relenting there. They were like, we're going to roll it out. Here it goes. And people didn't respond to it. So you know what they've done? They've reduced the prices now because they're quickly learning that people have a hard enough time there deciding that they want to spend the money to go to Disneyland Paris, never mind that they want to pay for Fast Pass. It's hard enough to get people in the gate at Disneyland Paris. So I don't know what the thought process there was. Yeah, twice they've reduced prices now. Yeah, I don't know. That was what they talked about originally. The rumor we posted years ago was that starting with Galaxy's Edge, more in-demand attractions wouldn't even offer Fast Pass. They just offer a paid entrance, right? And so Rise and Falcon, we're going to have the paid entrance. And you know what? They didn't have Fast Pass to begin with. That's fine. You want to do that until the ride's a little older and then switch it into Fast Pass? That's what Universal does with Express. Go for it. Then you didn't take something away from people, right? The main problem here is you took something away from people and then charged for it, which is what they like to do. That's what this particular, the last 6 years have been like this, right? I haven't had anything go down yet. I think it just lets you come back whenever. I believe that's my understanding. We'll see. I'm sure something will go down over the course of the next several days while I'm testing this out. What about DVC? You guys have been getting con since the beginning. I don't know what special treatment you think you're going to get. I don't know. Yeah, it'd be great to see shows and live entertainment come back. I agree with that. I get that. No, you can't book anything more than once. One and done. One and done. Yeah, no, I mean, they decided to do what they're going to do. The advantages they've given you as a resort guest are this, half hour at every park every day. If you're a deluxe guest, you get those extended evening hours a couple times a week. Not super often, but they're around. And then the other thing you get to do is at 7 a.m., if you really want to jump on people, you can buy those add-on lightning lanes, right? So you can get Rise of the Resistance before people even get to the park. You don't have to worry about it. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't think I'm coming back to Epcot tonight. I'm going to head to some park for the evening and see what it's like to show up like later in the day and how that works. Like, what's the availability going to be like? What am I actually going to be able to do or not do? Yeah, no, I'd like to sleep at 7 a.m., but apparently Disney has decided that's no longer a thing. They've decided you're waking up at 6:58 a.m. for the rest of your life. That's the decision that's been made. You too.
Michael, can we forward that email to somebody?
Disney has decided, yeah. I probably say that a lot. I probably say that a whole lot. Well, guys, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. I'll probably live stream again at some point over the next couple days. See when I have time. Today was real slow, so it made sense to do it. I didn't have a whole lot going on. I don't know. First day we do Magic Kingdom, I'm probably gonna try to bust through as much as possible using Lightning Lane. We'll figure it out. But we are working on, I know we've done away with our more regular streams. We are working on something down the road as a replacement for those. So stay tuned. If you watch this later, please hit the like button. It helps people find this later too. So it's a big help. And of course, please subscribe. We have a lot of great shows here. We have live streams, we have news shows, we have all sorts of great stuff. So, lightning stream. What can I charge you guys? Did we do that $15? $15 a day, and I'll stream for you. That's a joke, by the way. All right. Well, have a nice day, everyone. I'll see you later.